Alright, today I'm going to be playing Crash Bandicoot Warped until I die in-game. I recently did this for Crash 1 and 2. Both of them had very avoidable and painful deaths. Both of them lasted about 30 minutes. I think Crash 2 was just under that. But with this game, I'm going to try and get past that because it's not the final video of this mini-series. But if any of the games are going to get past 30 minutes, it's not going to be Crash 4. So let's try and make it happen with Warped. I'm going to have to play extra carefully. Every single jump, every single enemy, I need to treat like it could end the run. Because it can. Even with Aku masks, I need to play properly because, you know, an Aku mask that I take into a future level could save the run. So I need to make sure that I just keep them for as long as possible, really. Not lose them to dumb mistakes. Make sure that we pick that up. I'm just sort of gonna travel on the walls because that avoids most of the enemies. But then again, either way, it's going to be difficult to die in Toad Village. Either way, no matter how you play it. Still though, after what happened in 2, you can never be so sure. Well, the thing is though, we've got a lot of vehicle levels in this game. It's really easy to die in them. Like really, really easy. So when the whole challenge is not dying, it's a bit of a problem. Should probably do that. Get around. Could prevent me from spinning a TNT or something. I don't know. Oh, and when we get into this, I'm gonna just spam the vehicle weapon. Because, yeah. Any sharks, any piranhas, anything, doesn't matter what it is getting destroyed if it is in my path. Because I am not losing a run to a piranha. Follow this around. You can quickly get through before the electric gets there, but what's the point? Again, it's not a speed run. I just went straight into that. Okay, I've still got an Aku, but that was really dumb. Very, very dumb. Make sure to pick that up again. Okay, well we made it through with an Aku mask at least, but I could have two. I could have two! Orient Express. See, this is what I'm saying. You know how easy it is to die in this level? Let's see, what are the controls again? Right here, I can greed it a little bit. Because you gotta know when to stop the boosting. That's the thing. You need to boost to clear gaps, otherwise you just won't clear gaps. The problem is, I think the next one is in the next warp room, so we've got to do both. I have an Aku though, it should protect me from these things. But again, I'd rather not lose it. I don't think smashing into a wall is protected by Aku, so it's another thing that happens a lot. But we made it out. Trying to think though, the motorbike levels, I think they should be free, right? Because, okay, look, falling into a hole, I don't think I'll count that as a death. Because it isn't a death, right? Aku picks you back up. You don't lose a life from it. So I think I'll only consider a death something that actually takes a life away from me, from my life count. So what's next? Boneyard should be fine. Let's go. Now, with the levels in Crash 2, I did not slide. I didn't do anything like that. I just tried to see what was in front of me. That is mega unfortunate. I know you get more, though. But the question is when? Okay, here, actually. Yeah. No, you don't. No, you don't. One thing's for sure, I'm absolutely going to need the Akus for the final part of this level. I think you get another one. You get another one here? Let's see. No, but I think you do, though, somewhere around here. Damn. Do you not? They're being stingy. I don't know how I didn't take one away from me there. You barely get enough from a jump to clear these gaps. But sliding into one, into the lava, is not going to help either. Oh, we're at the end of the level. We did not get another Aku though, that's funny. I think the fifth level is making waves. And then we've got Tiny. Tiny's after that. Tiny actually can kill you if you're unlucky. I don't need to go like really slow. You know, this is all fine. And slow down for things like that. Not even close to losing my Aku. Not even close. These seagulls are also another problem. Oh, come on. Careful. We're at the end of the level now. We're at the end of the level now, it's fine. Okay, Tiny Tiger boss fight. Please, Tiny, be kind to me. Wait, no, I'm thinking of the wrong thing. I'm thinking of the wrong thing. You can still die here, but I'm thinking of the wrong boss fight. Thinking of the one in Crash 2. I didn't make it that far. I think there is like a little cheese you can do where you stand in one spot and the lions don't attack you, or they can't attack you. I don't know where to stand though for that, so I'm gonna have to just play it normally. You can spin them. So I'll do that when need be. I'm going to stand at the very back to have the best reaction time. Oh, you're kidding. You're joking. It's okay. We've only got one health point left, so that's it. That's still really annoying, though. Like, did I not spin him? Okay, well, we got the supercharged belly slam. Not sure how this is going to help toward my survivability. Double jump, you know. Speed shoes, I can see. Hopefully yeah, I can already see one. Get some free Akus. And take them into the next level. Wait, I see one over there. No, you don't. No, you don't. Okay, we've got 2 Akus now. Brilliant. I think we even get a third one. Okay, I can just really run through the level now. Nice, thank you. Made it out. 2 Akus. Brilliant. See, look. I could greed this, but I'm just going to wait. Nothing wrong with waiting in this challenge. This challenge is all about patience. Triple Aku on this? Oh. That is a treat. Okay, it didn't last as long as I thought. But I think you do get... I think you get another one, right? I remember it being kind of necessary for the relic. No? I thought... Oh my god, he dropped off. Don't do that. Wait for him to pass. Go. No! I got stuck. Fine. Thinking of the next level, probably. Where you get the Yaku. Okay. What are you doing over there? Are you gonna be a problem? No. I'm gonna go around this. Yeah, I didn't see him. And I actually nearly didn't make the jump on the way back. I wasn't prepared for that. Well, we made it out. Bog ride. So yeah, this is going to be like a really... This is going to be impossible to die on. It surely is. There's nothing that can kill me in this. Going into a ditch just means... Like, I'm fairly certain you don't lose a life. So it wouldn't count. I'm going to have to win the races to get the power crystal to move on. So I'm not going to win this because I forgot I needed to do that. But again, retrying a level does not count as a fail. So I'm not bothered really. Unless I could still probably win this, actually. No, we're not winning that. Oh well. So I'm not going to get a power crystal for that. I'm going to have to try it again. All we're doing is extending the timer, so it looks like I make it further into the game. That's all we're doing. It's a skilled tactic to make me look like a better player. I'm so good, as you can see. I should still win this easily because I nearly won the last time and I didn't do that in the last time, so... Go, just go. Thank you. God, I don't know how I'm going to do the dev trials on these levels. In fact, this level actually, it's impossible to get the developer relic on when I get to it. Because the developer time for this level is faster than the current world record. So, clearly a bug, clearly a typo or something. But still, the others, I don't know how I'm going to do them. Okay, next up we have... Tomb Time. Is this where Garland failed his Crash Warped run? I think it may be. It was one of these themed levels, though, for sure. Ah, my Akus are gone. Because we played a vehicle level. That's so annoying. It really is, isn't it? I think Garland got crushed by one of those walls, actually. Gotta play the level normally. Normally I just try skipping all this. But I haven't got the power-ups to do it anyway, really. Yay! Okay. Just wait. Just wait. Just wait. Ooh, that's not worth it. I could die on the gap, and that'd be completely pointless. Just take my time. Flamethrower. Snake. Nice. Please don't end on midnight run. Okay, so I'm just gonna have to... hardcore focus. I'm not gonna give any commentary. I think I'm just gonna try my best. I conserved my Aku through all that. We're at the next boss fight, which should be Dingo Dial. Right. 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 Okay. Let's not fail here. Not even remotely close. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? That wasn't even close. Yeah, can we just get in there? Reduce the amount of times you can even do that, please? Get in there. There we go. Nice. Got my Aku too. Oh, we get the double jump now. Nice. It will help my survivability. Certainly would have in Crash 2. We're nearly at the 30-minute mark anyway. Again, I know the timer doesn't really mean anything. It's really more about the progress in the game itself. But still, it's a general idea of where I'm at. So, we are doing Dynamite. At least the boss fight for this warp room will be not a problem at all. Entropy doesn't really pose much of a threat. Free Aku right off the bat over there. That's great. Let's go pick that up immediately. Hopefully keep it for the runaway part. And maybe even get a triple on that section. So again, I'm pretty sure they do sometimes give you Akus when you're running away. Okay, I'm going to wait, and then I'm going to slide jump into him. Baby T. I think he takes 3 damage for me if I land in lava, for example, so... yeah, I'll use that to my advantage. Okay, now he leaves us. Right. Power crystal. Do not bounce while I am jumping over you, please. Hang on, I'm just wondering, if I get a triple Aku, does lava actually protect against... Because I know in, like, in Crash 4, if you go in lava with triple Aku, it will kill you. So, I don't know if I'm willing to just run across it if I get it, just in case. That's something I really need to remember for Crash 4. Nice. Excellent. Come on, let's see. What's number 12? Deep Trouble. Okay. Okay, it's not a bad level. It's not a bad level. Just take my time. Fire a bunch of torpedoes. Hey, we're even starting on that thing, so... How bad could it really be? Any nitro, any shark, any piranha that stands in my way will be obliterated. I'll follow it around, I'll play it safe. See, look, we are gonna officially make it. Past RPB in Crash 1. Unfortunately, this isn't the Wrath of Cortex, which means I do not get a triple out of that. It's just a wasted mask. Wait, hang on, because there are, like, dangerous things down here in these areas. Obviously, I like doing the spin. We're near the end of the level now. The red gem path is just down there. Ooh! I like spinning as my source of movement, because it obviously acts as a way of attacking, too. Wait. And then we have this until the very end, assuming I don't lose it, so... what do I do? That's fine. I didn't lose an Aku because I was on the thing. But I nearly lost the second one because it kind of stunned me for a bit. But we made it through. Officially, I think longer than Crash 1? I can't remember. It was 33 maybe. 30 minutes, I don't remember. High time. Okay. Yeah, I'm not waiting for that if I don't have to. Just wait. Just wait. This is the one with the Aku on the railing sections. Okay. Jump. Just ride it to the end. There we go. Ah! I was gonna say, where was my triple? But we got it. And we're wasting it by sitting here doing nothing. Yeah. Then we'll jump on that. Spin you. Closing in on the end of the level. Okay, that was a little sketchy, but it's fine. Road Crash, and then the next one is double. Okay, you know what? This might be free. Assuming, again, like I said, falling into a ditch does not result in losing a life. I don't think it does, though. So in that case, I'm gonna be good, because that's gonna happen, right? That is just gonna happen at some point. I will fall into one of them. Get out the friggin' way, man. I ain't got the time for this. Easy, Crystal. Easy. So, because that level got rid of all my Akumas, this should just be another way of getting 2 easy ones. Yeah. There's one right there. I'm actually starting to think, what if I beat the game? I'd probably just call it a win at that point. I'm obviously not gonna... I'm not gonna be able to 100% the game. You've got to do relics, you've got to do a bunch of other stuff to access those extra levels. So that's not going to happen without dying. Like, it's not even worth trying. It's just not going to happen. If I beat the final boss, I think I'll just consider it a win. And the challenge. But we've got a long way to go before that. Okay, hang on. That was... I didn't know whether or not you could go around the side. Alright, we're at Entropy.
Now you're on my time, you little skunk. Give me the crystals.
Listen, Entropy, we are not losing the run to you, of all people, okay? That ain't happening. Nice.
Time is up, but yours soon will be too.
Death Tornado Spin, another thing that is going to really help me survive big jumps and stuff like that. 2 more warp rooms and I'm actually at the end, but I don't know, that's 10 levels, so let's see what we can do. Sphinxinator. Is there anything at the back that's useful? A life. Not very useful. Okay. Watch this. See? Man, I think this challenge is too easy. And before anyone says, well, why don't you do it with the power-ups banned? It's like, no. That's not what the challenge is. The challenge is play the game until you die. We're not banning power-ups, okay? You could make, like, harder challenges. Of course you could. But again, that'd just be a different challenge to do at some other point. This level is going on for ages, though. Nice. Bye-bye blimps. I don't think it's possible to die in this level unless you... well, lose all of your health. But, like, if you continuously barrel roll, how is that ever going to happen? Because you avoid all the attacks while you're barrel rolling. See that? Well, for the most part, right? If worst case scenario, I could just pick up a health balloon if I really need to, but I see the blue levels as the blimp levels as a free pass to the end of the game. Easy. Easy. This game's too easy. Let's remind everyone though. I want to remind everyone though that I only failed Crash 2 and 1 so early, or you know, 30 minutes in, because of a small mistake. It wasn't even like at a hard point of the game, that's the problem. Hell no tails, again, should be fine. Akus are gone. But that is okay, because we're going to get plenty more. So this seagull over here has actually killed me in many runs. Which is why I'm going to avoid him entirely by going this way. It's because I think it's like a line of sight thing, where he sometimes leaves the box. There's my Aku. I'll follow this around. Yeah, I don't even need to take these levels slowly. That's the thing. Like, there's not really much of a hazard. Until you get to the really tight areas, there's not really much that can go wrong. And if I'm not mistaken, we get another Aku box just up here at the pirate ship. Or is that just time trial only? Oh, okay. Seems to be time trial only. Thought you got one here, the first box. Power crystal there. Okay, here. This is it. This is where we'll have to slow down just a little bit. Brilliant. Third level of the warp room down. Should have a bike level. There's so many bike levels in the game. We should have another one in this warp room. We should do. And we're going to have the future levels popping up soon as well. Well, there it is. Future Frenzy. That's not triple. Okay, I thought I had 2 masks. Apparently not. Now I have 1, because I wanted to get greedy. Okay, let's not get greedy here. Let's start remembering that you can easily die in this game without masks. Because now I have none. Takes so long, but you don't know when to go. What did it do that for? That was rigged! That was rigged! What? That was completely rigged! That's not even my fault! The whole point is it puts the fan there so you can get across the gap. It didn't even put me across the gap. What? Let me try that again. Oh, and if I didn't lose my Aku masks in the dumbest way possible, that would have been fine. Got to pause the timer. I don't know. 49 minutes at some point. Well, that's genuinely really unfortunate right there. I could have easily gotten to the end of the game, I think. I could have beaten the final boss. And before anyone says you're meant to extend the Death Tornado spin by, you know, doing it in the air, I was already doing that. I didn't just let it put me in the air and then drop me. I was trying to extend it in the air. So, I mean, the good news is I made it much farther than the previous 2 games, but still, a really dumb death. I nearly got in there. I nearly got to the final warp room. Like I said, though, this is not the final video of the series. I will be also doing this in Crash 4. I don't know, realistically, how far I could get in that game without dying, but we'll find out, because that is going to be the next video. Thank you for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Definitely subscribe if you're new here, and I will see you all in my next video.